Hi, my name is Jason, and today let me break it down to you my strategies to answer "Tell me about yourself" with a storytelling touch. Since we are small, we have been imprinted with stories that our parents tell us. Stories add a lot of context to things and make things interesting while keeping the listener engaged to the conversation they had with you. But if you are looking to add this element into your answer, you must do it correctly and carefully. If you have watched other videos suggesting an answer to "Tell me about yourself," you might have heard this a lot of times, included myself, saying that don't share too much of the story on your personal life. If you are looking to add storytelling element in your answer, you need to add this into the career experiences instead. I use this storytelling element in every single job interviews that I have been, and it has been working well for me so far. It effectively helped me 90-95% of the time, but it's not foul-proof, so you must use it with care. Without further ado, let me break down the structure to answer this question. Your nickname or your glamour name. Your full name has been already imprinted on the resume itself, so you need not to repeat that, but instead you can tell the interviewer what you want them to call you. Then you can talk about your location, your grown-up location, and some of your hobbies during your free time. If you want to know why I still suggest you to add these two elements into the answer, you can check out the video that I did earlier here, where I talk about the importance of adding the power of relativity into the answer to this question, and even people like Obama did it as well. You can add this to the answer, but you must keep the grown location and the hobbies short and simple, so you don't find yourself babbling and the interviewer may lose interest in hearing the rest of the answer. Next, you can follow up with your career experience. This is the part where you want to add the storytelling element in explaining your career experiences or your whole career journey. Because this compromises a large capacity of elements, let's break it down the structure a little bit more. So experience, you should start with the earliest of your career to the latest of your career. You can start your storytelling about how you started, how you get your passion into, all the way up to the final point where is your current. Then you can talk about some of the tasks you did in the past career experiences, what did you do in that job, and provide some highlights, which is the peak of the story. What have you done in the job and what have you made changes and how it result in getting you to where you come now. For the highlights to be interesting, you must be able to quantify, or the story will become just too plain. For an example, if you want to tell people that you are being the best salesperson in the team, it doesn't add a lot of context, but instead you can add on a bit like the company revenue for a year is roughly more than $1 billion. With a 20-man sales team, I managed to contribute 20% of the total sales for the company, which result me the best sales in the whole team itself. This is one example how you could add some storytelling touch in the answer. If you have a huge amount of years of experience and you're looking to storytell from the start, and some consist of different industry and job roles throughout your whole career, you want to focus on career that is most relevant to the job that you are applying for, giving a lot more context how that you are suitable for the job itself. But important that you need to really practice this in front of a mirror or get yourself recorded in front of a smartphone so you can look at yourself just like how you do speeches. Listen to your own tonality, your presentation, your speed, and make adjustment to it so you could perfect your answer. You almost can always expect this is the first question that will come up in almost every single job interview that you are going through. And if your practice is good enough, it could help you transition into a very smooth job interview step when you get engaged with the interviewer itself. If you are a hiring manager yourself, I'm pretty sure you want to look for a person to join your team that have a similar conversation with you as a friend, so you can talk nicely too. Besides, you're gonna work with this person every single day for the next 1 or 2 years at least. So it's good to have someone with a similar mindset with you in the team itself, and hence it significantly increases your chances in nailing that job interview itself. For example, if you are going for an accounting role to a HR role, you don't need to explain too much on the accounting role. And a bonus tip for you can add a nice ending touch to the story where you can talk about how your past experience could help you transition into this new job, what value you could bring on the table. And that's how I will use the structure to answer this question. Throughout this pandemic, it's really tough to look for a job. I know we are all in this together. Don't give up, and I see you in the next one. Bye.